I like that Steve writes under pressure. It's like, the first time you played live lunch break, you had a great batch of songs. I said, what do you got new? And he said, I've been working a lot, and I haven't really been paying attention to writing, but I'll be ready. So presto, you churned that out. Beautiful song.
That was very fresh.
Thank you guys for being here at Live Lunch Break. It's a wonderful October day. And Steve, I want to ask you, for those of you who don't know, Steve is the definition of a working musician. He plays solo, a lot of gigs with his, as he referenced, Cleary, in an Irish band. You got other stuff going on. And he teaches. So tell me a little bit. Tell us a little bit about it.
I have a duo with Brittany Anderson, a young singer, beautiful voice. So Steve and Britt, we get out there and get to do things like, Fleetwood Mac and things that I, female voice type things, and that's been great. And it gives my voice a nice break because when I'm alone, I'm singing so much by myself. Or three of us from Cleary have the Well-Strung Trio, which is Irish, but lots of other stuff. But again, that's so that's Al and Denise Yost. Denise Yost, it's her dad, Al Yost. Al Yost of Yost. Should I say that? Yost Home Improvement. Anyway.
So how many students do you teach?
I teach probably. Where am I at now? I think it's. If I could guess, it's probably about 40 something.
Wow.
Because I teach about, it's almost every day. Even if it's one on, my day off's Monday, but this one woman said that's my only day off, so she comes to the house for an hour to work out some songs she used to play years ago.
I mean, I just think it's trying to be, anybody that starts playing music when they're kids is like, well, we're going to be Van Halen or Bruno Mars or whatever. And the reality is that it's a really, really tough thing to do. And there's a lot of honor and a lot of reward in being a working musician, and you are. And I have to applaud him for that because it's not easy. And Stephen is really good. Here's the thing too. I don't want you to have that around your neck. I want you to have the guitar on for a second because in my position, you might as well take advantage of stuff, right? So for years I was a musician myself, a floundering buffoon of a player, and I was self-taught, and now I have someone like Steve that's here, and here's what I want to do, if you'll indulge me. Steve, make an F major 7, will you, when you get plugged in there? This is pretty great. You're going to like this.
This is the hard part. Getting the plug back in.
Plug is back in.
All right, hang on 1 second.
All right.
Let's see where it's at from
All right.
this beautiful
You'll see where I'm going with this. This is going to change y'all's lives, I'm pretty sure. And I'll be quiet.
Okay.
F major 7. All right, now move your fingers down 2 frets in the same chord position. What do you call that?
It could be a G6.
G6. Okay. For 34 years, I wanted to know the name of that chord because I used it a lot. Thank you, Steve. Listen, G6, everybody.
Here's the G6. I think I have a G6 in one of these tunes.
Do you really?
Not this version of it, but.
All right, I wanted to know that, and I figured, I'm the host here. I can do that, and I think you guys got a lot out of that, right? How many songs do you have about your dog?
I think that's the one.
Yeah.
Although she sort of was in that. Oh no, I don't think she was around. So that was just a line. I love animals. I grew up with cats. My father didn't really want us to have a dog, but that's a whole other story. But my mother just went ahead and got a cat, and then got another one, and had cats, and I love a lot. I love little pets.
Yeah. Having a significant other, a spouse, husband, wife, whatever, is a wonderful thing in terms of the creative muse. But damn, if you got an animal and you're creative, you can write poems about them, songs, books, or whatever. And as a quick aside, I have a friend named Andy Timmons who's a wonderful guitar player, and he just has, Andy, he's a good buddy of mine, and he has a new album out, and he sent me an advanced copy of it. And there are these 2 beautiful elegiac songs on there, and I called him and I said, did you lose somebody I don't know about? They sound like something you write about your mom if you lost her? He goes, they're both about my cat. So, you get that. That's the sort of thing.
Right.
So, What I want to know is you have this batch of really good original tunes, and you are busy, and you do work constantly. You think about recording and releasing this stuff.
Yeah, I have thought about it for what?
But
10 years or something. I guess I'm about ready now. I think I have enough songs. So.
I think the album should be called "Inspired by Live Lunch Break," because otherwise I wouldn't have done it. By Steve Cleary.
That's it, right.
So where are you playing again in the near future? You're playing tonight.
Tonight I'll be at the Public House in Old Lyme from 6 to 9. Tomorrow night at the Copper Beach Inn in Ivoryton from 7 to 10. Saturday's a wedding in Preston. And then Sundays, every Sunday I'm at the Lansdowne Pub in the Mohegan Sun. A lot of times alone, but playing a lot of Irish, but whatever you want to hear. I mean, but Irish, because that was what they advertised, that there was Irish music on the menu. So,
and it's a lot of fun. It's a great gig, and we all know it's football season or whatever. But you got sort of a regular crowd there, and it's a lot of fun to go see that. So you guys should take advantage of that. And
yeah, and a couple. Where are we at now? I think 2 Sundays. Pretty sure the 24th, the whole Clan O'Cleary 5-piece Irish band, which is worth hearing. All those instruments, amazing players. Che Cartafalso, the percussionist from New London, plays with everybody, does everything, does every kind of drum, anything you can hit and make a neat sound with, he does it with us, and we're so thankful to have him with us too.
Well, we're so grateful to have you here on Live Lunch Break, and I would like to leave now and shut up so you can hear G6 and more chords from Steve Cleary.
It might not be a G6, but it's a 6 of sorts, because I'm going to be capoing, so. That's technically a F sharp 6. It starts with it's capo and stuff, the voice and all that. It's a good idea to try to get a key where you can sing it.